right, are we ready?
Yeah. Are we ready?
And now, tasked with our ceremony, our friend, your friend, his handler. This is August Rainmaker. And the only man who can speak Groundhogese, the current president of the Groundhog Club Inner Circle, that's Tom Dunkel, Shingle Shaker. It's time. I want to talk about this cane. This cane is handed down from president to president. That gives me the ability to understand Phil's in Groundhogese. Through winks, nods, chirps, purrs, I'll be able to understand Phil and know which scroll to choose. Now I'm going to talk about what's going to happen up here. I'm going to take this cane and will knock 3 times on the barrel doors. He will then be lifted by his handler, A.J. DeRoon, and held high for all to see. He will then place Phil upon the stump, where Phil and I will have a little talk about whether he sees his shadow or not. If it's his shadow he sees, 6 more weeks of winter there will be. No shadow, an early spring. So Phil will then let me know which scroll, and it will be read by our Vice President, Dan McGinley. Gentlemen, are we ready? Yes. Daybreaker, please place the royal red carpet upon the stump. Moonshine, place the scrolls.
Uh-oh.
Gentlemen, gather around. It's a tradition to get Phil fired up by chanting, Phil, 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 Phil.
Look at that handiwork. Pull something out of there.
Carried himself pretty good.
Hey Phil, come on.
Hey Dave, stand back.
Come on.
Good morning. Good buddy. There we go.
There you are, little buddy.
We can reveal age.
It's Punxsutawney Phil!
Good morning, buddy. Good morning, buddy.
What a handsome fella.
Phil's made a choice.
So you threw it down.
Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. Now on this February 2nd,
Punxsutawney Phil, the seer of seers, the prognosticator of all prognosticators, was awakened from his wintry nap at dawn on Gobbler's dawn. Phil looked to the skies and then, speaking in Groundhogese, directed the president to the proper scroll, which reads, "What a way to start a Sunday fun day. You always said you'd make it here one day. To this place, barely big enough to contain ya. To this sweet Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. We're all here with the elements combined, where Mother Nature meets Father Time. To hear the truth, are those gray skies? Only I know you can't trust AI. It's Groundhog Day, and maybe life is on a loop. I miss my burrow, I miss my coop. So I'm headed back down. There's a shadow up here. Get ready for 6 more weeks of winter fear.
AJ DeRoom, 6 more weeks of winter just out of Punxsutawney Phil and the Groundhoggies. What do we expect to see, and how do you feel? He was buried deep in there this morning.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm a skier, so I'm looking for 6 more weeks of skiing. Phil, he's looking for 6 more weeks of snoozing.
He's ready to go back in bed.
He's looking for some rest. Yeah.
Phyllis and Sonny and everyone's back home, warmed up. He's ready to get back for that, right?
That's right, yeah.
How do you think?
Yeah, Phil, how you feeling right now?
Get your picture taken with Phil in the inner
The
circle.
crowd this morning, 40,000. We were talking about this on Monday.
Yeah.
How you were expecting largest crowd. Is this everything that you imagined, thought of, and more in your dreams?
Undoubtedly the largest crowd I've ever seen on Gobbler's Dog. It was packed to the gills at 4 o'clock, which is crazy. It was awesome. Totally awesome.
And how does it make you feel personally just to see it all?
Oh, it's awe-inspiring. I mean, it's amazing. It's awesome. Like, you know, I get it. You know, I know what makes Phil special, what makes Groundhog Day special. When you see all these people in the crowd recognizing what makes Phil so special.
Yeah.
Now, Phil's first Groundhog Day with Sonny and Shadow. Talk about the excitement they have right now.
Oh yeah, Sonny and Shadow, they're like, you know, they're in the zoo snoozing. You know? they're glad Phil's out of there because they got more room to, you know, lounge.
Yeah, fantastic.
Thank you, AJ.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, AJ.
Another Groundhog Day. 6 more weeks of winter. Unfortunately, I was hoping for an early spring, but can't always get that.
Yeah, it's definitely something interesting whenever you have just how fast it all plays out. You have the prognostication, the scroll is red, little going on, little busy around here. Obviously, we have the most famous groundhog in the world, not only in Pennsylvania, we have the most famous groundhog in the world. And just absolutely crazy to see how things are progressing, and just the morning. I mean, the excitement, the anticipation for 6 more weeks of winter. So I'm okay with it because I like winter and I like the season. So it doesn't bother me at all.
I just don't like the cold, and it's one of those things where this is such an exciting day, not only for Punxsutawney but the entire world to see. But Zach, you know, for your first Groundhog Day, kind of talk about just how overall the experience.
I would say it was fantastic. I mean, just to see the amount of excitement, the energy that we have for the prognostication and everything, it was definitely something that I was not expecting to see, but I was very happy to be a part of this.
Yeah, this is your first. We talked to Beth earlier that it was her 37th. This is my 3rd, and every time it's something different, and it's just so exciting.
So not only is this your 3rd time here, but this is your first time down, being able to talk to Punxsutawney right after the scroll was red.
Yeah, we get the chance to talk to him before Groundhog Day a little bit, And everything that's happened this year with Punxsutawney Phil welcoming his first 2 children and everything. It's been an exciting year for Punxsutawney Phil, and today kind of just caps it off.
And it's his first one. We'll reiterate that because I think I messed that one up. It's his first one as a dad.
Yeah, exactly.
With Sonny and Shadow back at home with Phyllis, snoozing.
Yeah, and
he was buried in there because he wanted the extra elbow room because he was in his own element as well.
Yeah, but now they're getting a new zoo
right up here
at Gobbler's Knob.
Yeah.
So there's a lot changing here for Punxsutawney.
Yeah, a lot of good things happening, a lot of positive changes going on, but I guess for better for worse, 6 more weeks of winter to be happy about, like myself, Tristan. I know a handful of others, not necessarily the most happy for.
It'll be okay. We'll get through it.
It'll be okay. But hey, thank you everyone for waking up with Tristan and I for Groundhog Day 2025. Hopefully we made it a good, happy one for you. Enjoy the rest of your day, and most importantly, happy Groundhog Day.